Central is presented by Hyundai. Good Tuesday. I keep saying Monday.
I know, it feels like Monday.
Robert Flores, Lauren Shehadi, Mark DeRosa, live from
What's up, D-Ro?
D-Ro, good morning. How are you? How was your weekend?
Awesome.
Okay.
A lot of college football.
Yeah.
But I was seriously locked in yesterday on the baseball stuff, starting with.
I mean, he's in the Cy Young race. He might win the whole thing.
Wow.
He might win the Cy Young. That's how good he's been.
I had the morning.
Yeah. And competing, do not mess with any amateur wrestler.
Don't worry.
All right?
If your ear on a dude in a bar, walk away.
Walk away.
Okay.
Just walk away.
Castro Vince, it is September. Let's get to work. And by us, I mean you. Good morning. I keep watching that video of Shohei Ohtani kind of grab his oblique over and over again in batting practice the other day. This is right after his agent addressed the media about the elbow. Just thinking this offseason is going to be fascinating surrounding him in a different way than we thought maybe 2 months ago. You know, Anthony D-Row always talks about the back of the baseball card, and for Lucas Giolito, It's been awesome. When you watch him pitch lately, what stands out to you?
Man, he's
out on the other end. By the way, your tone when you talk about the Guardians is the exact same Robert has when he talks about his Houston Astros, am I right? Even after they won the World Series. Anthony, we have a Zoom call every morning, and it's the first thing that we talk about is the most pressing. I find it fascinating, and this morning it was about Bruce Bochy's body language. They're like, how the heck are they going to close games? His head in his hands, kind of when the camera pans to him towards the dugout. What is your freakout factor on the Texas Rangers and how they're going to navigate into October and even to get there? When he was in the Texas organization, but still it must be so difficult for them to watch it. Rangers in a postseason spot, Giants are not. I had to double check because the National League wildcard standings changed by the day. As of yesterday, they were in 4 straight losses. Is there something to it, Anthony, or just a blip? Kyle Schwarber's Phillies have the first wild card in the National League. Flawless, maybe. I mean, of all the National League wild card teams, you could say that about the Philadelphia Phillies. Anthony Castro Vince, we appreciate it, sir. Thank you so much. Robert, take it away.
Thank you, Lauren.
Anthony, Lauren murdered a rat. Where
a rat and a cicada, and the rat had a family.
2 of those hanging around in your neck of the woods, so one less won't hurt
Are you
anybody.
talking about serial killers or rats? Are you saying there's a bunch of serial killers in New York?
God forbid.
Okay. Braces his stardom.
I like it.
If that
yes.
makes sense.
Youth, power, speed. What a rare.
Right.
Robert's song is first, which means it's terrible. What?
No, is it? Right. I think you love from Ozzy Osbourne, Crazy Train. And what is going on with the National League wild card, I think fits this song perfectly. You've got 4 teams separated by 1 game. And if D-Row's theory is correct, that he thinks it's the Phillies and Cubs that have secured spot, that means you've got the Diamondbacks, the Reds, the Marlins, and the Giants all fighting for that one last spot, and they're all separated by 1 game. So
is he touring still?
Ozzy Osbourne?
Yeah.
I'm not sure, but listen to this song. I love it. I think Randy Rhoads, maybe they don't do it anymore.
Hey, their reality show was great.
He's no longer touring. Set them research.
No longer touring.
You're welcome. Is it my turn?
Randy Rhoads, R.I.P.
He could barely stand, Lauren. Yeah, dive in on him a little bit.
I don't feel bad about
Bit the head off a bat,
anymore.
too, Lauren. Bit the head off a bat.
I don't know how to recover. I don't have a segue. I'm not smart enough. I was thinking about the Dodgers postseason rotation, and I was thinking, what would they do without Bobby Miller? Bobby Miller, Stevie Guitar Miller. It writes itself. Do you know he's made every start since his call-up? May 20th. Dodgers rotation in March looked beautiful. And now what? Since the break, a 3-2-0 spanning 9 starts. Clayton Kershaw, by the way, has been a godsend for the Dodgers. It's going to be interesting how they get through the series. So good.
Good. That's an iconic album cover, too. You don't see good album covers.
Aerosmith had the best.
Are there even albums anymore?
Well, but you know what I mean. You remember I think the Ohio Players had an album cover where it was a woman and a spoonful of. Where are you getting that kind of art these days? Nowhere.
That's what Robert wants.
That's right.
Really love your peaches, want to shake your tray.
Okay, we got it.
Yeah.
We got it.
All right. Okay, real quick.
Get out of here.
For real.
You're in timeout.
That is for real. Let me know what you think.
Don't speak until spoken to.
Hashtag MLB Central.
Nobody cares.
Okay. Still to
Video with us, Kerry Carpenter on the Crush Red Velvet. Good morning.
I didn't have to drive.
Dero, what was the first thing you said? You said he looks like who?
He's got a little Max Fried vibe.
Max Fried with a hat.
Without a hat.
That's
Without a
true.
hat.
Oh, that's true.
So,
it's
we
hard
don't
to
know,
tell.
right? We don't know the swag, the solid.
Carrie,
kind of
what has this journey been like for you? Because, I mean, just reading your bio, first of all, out of Virginia Tech, and you decide to, hey, all right, I'll take you up on your offer. I mean, there's not a lot of 19-round.
So, like, I got picked right where I should have gotten picked, but I knew I was better. I knew I had better talent. I just didn't.
About how your family believed in you, maybe even when you didn't, your family kind of saw the talent early.
Oh, yeah.
Is that the case? Tell me
yeah.
how they got you here.
Oh, man. I don't know. I never was super in love with baseball. See where this goes.
We tell Robert all the time.
Hey, you know,
That's
if you want to
you
maybe
could be
work
good.
hard, it wouldn't be the worst thing.
Exactly. I mean, he's been raking for the past couple months, and I'm like, this is incredible. It's just a new person every single day.
Yeah.
What's the best gift he's gotten?
Oh, wow. You'd probably have to ask him. There's some cool, like, bottles of I think, from like that, where it's just like, dude, just get your hits, But he's awesome.
And Spencer and Riley and the arms that you have. Where do you kind of see this franchise and this organization at this point?
Dodgers played their hearts out against the Braves in a 4-game set. All of those games were close heading into the 9th. The result wasn't what they envisioned, dropping 3 of 4 to the team with the best record in the game. But now, a new week and a new opponent, and this one playing to play in October. Marlins hosting LA with Jesus Luzardo looking to make it 10 wins on the season. The Astros spent their weekend at home against the Yankees. They saw all sorts of new baby bombers, and they were magic. Now, about that silver boot. Both teams looking to regain a lead in the West. The pitching matchup tonight, one you won't be able to look away from. Framber Valdez, Nate Eovaldi. What more can you say about Nate? A 2.69 ERA, making his first start since mid-July. They need him. You know the Mariners will be monitoring that game, and vice versa. Seattle has a game lead on Texas, tied with Houston, 1 up in the loss column. They get the Reds at Great American tonight. We will get to put eyes on Connor Phillips tonight, the Reds' number 4 prospect. Electric stuff, fastball touching 99. Bryce Miller for the visiting Mariners, 640 from Cincinnati. Can't wait.